In 1999, an alien spaceship crashed onto the Earth. Hidden on board were the secrets of a unique science known as robotechnology. Databanks found in the ship were transferred to the Earth's Robotech computer complex. In 2009, an alien search party arrived from hyperspace to reclaim their lost databank. The United Earth government was forced into an intergalactic war. Earth forces were able to win the first battle, but at a great cost. The planet was virtually destroyed. New population centers grew out of the ashes. It is now 2027. A second armada sent by the aliens is nearing Earth. They have come to recapture the secrets of their lost technology and then destroy the Earth.
Have yet to register our emergence from hyperspace. We are ready to fire on their positions.
Fool! Have you forgotten our mission?
No, my lord. The retrieval of the mother computer.
The computer itself is merely scrap metal, but within it lies the memory matrix, the greatest storehouse of knowledge in the universe. Would you risk losing it by launching a crude frontal assault? The masters that came before us pursued that strategy and were defeated by the humans. That must not happen again. This time we must keep them unaware of our purpose. By using one of their own to feed the memory matrix into our computers. One they won't suspect until it's too late.
But how, my lord?
You will mobilize and deploy the Battleoid regiments.
Sir, I've lost contact with Defense Base 17.
Looks like somebody's jamming all their scanners. Full alert.
Full alert. All units to battle stations. All units to battle stations. This is not a drill. Repeat, this is not a drill. Oh my God! Assault craft converging from Baker 9! They're passing over our position right
now! Fire!
Those buzzards are getting through the bombardment. I think we're going to be needed. You better saddle up, Todd.
They're into our zone. Break formation and fire at will.
Who are these guys anyway?
like they're headed our way, Todd.
What's Command waiting for? Why don't they send us in?
The poor guys are probably going around in circles right now. They haven't faced a real attack in years.
Are we supposed to just wait here until they...
Guardian 1, they've broken through at street level to Sector 5-9er.
That's our cue.
Whoa! A little more to the left, and this boy would have been spamming a can.
You all right, Nick?
Affirmative. But what happened to them? Did they pass us by?
Enemy at 210. Fire main turrets.
All Veritech units to Battloid mode. Prepare to retreat.
What the... Colonel Andrews! What are you doing here, sir?
I'll take over now, Lieutenant Harris. Everybody fan out. You've been cut off from the main company. You're to disengage and fall back immediately.
Fall back? But why, sir? I think we can hold them here.
That's a negative, Todd. We don't know what their game is, but they've been taking prisoners right and left across the whole quadrant. I'm not gonna let them get their hands on any more of my men. Now get your squad together and pull out. I'll lay down some cover fire.
Sir, behind you. Look out! Ah! Colonel Andrews! Nick, get over there and see if he's all right.
They've got the Colonel. They're taking him back to their transport. I'm way out of position, Todd. You're the only one who can stop them.
Oh, no.
Todd, what are you waiting for? Fire!
I can't. They've got civilians with them.
Too late now.
All units forward. Cease fire.
I don't get it, Todd. They had us on the ropes. They could have finished us off. Why are they leaving?
Maybe they found what they were looking for.
Our bioloids captured an officer, you say?
Yes, my lord. Colonel B.D. Andrews. Preliminary brain scans reveal him to be a key member of the Earth's Defense Command structure, with access to its highest security sectors.
Excellent. The bioloids found the perfect subject. Scanners clearly indicate he has some knowledge of the mother computer. A biogenetic twin of this Colonel Andrews would be able to feed us the memory matrix without arousing the human suspicions. I propose that we make a simulant of this subject.
Shall I put up the brain scans of the other captives?
No, the more time we waste, the more likely the Earthlings are to grow suspicious. I want the simulant of Colonel Andrews dispatched to the planet's surface within the hour, then destroy his human form, along with these others.
Stand by to cut away. 3, 2, 1, go.
I am Colonel B.D. Andrews, speaking for the Supreme Military Command of the United Earth Government. The time has come to refute a preposterous rumor that is spreading throughout the population. Recent military maneuvers in the northern province have been misinterpreted by some irresponsible people as evidence that we have been attacked or invaded by an enemy power. If you hear these rumors, ignore them. We have not been invaded, nor are we at war. There have been no hostilities.
I wonder if Papa knows anything about this.
You really think he'd tell you? Come on, Stacy, your dad's a cabinet minister. He's not about to spill the beans. Especially if they're hiding something, you know, like one of those atomic accidents or something like that.
I don't know. You believe him? Who can tell with these army guys? They're all a bunch of clones.
We'll have more as the events transpire. Now back to news. And now our economics editor with a report on the slippage of the noble dollar and what it means.
Please. Peasants of medieval were a jolly lot.
Bob's repair shop.
Mark?
Yeah?
I need your help, Mark.
Todd, you're supposed to be on maneuvers, aren't you?
I've got a problem.
Some kind of trouble?
They may be tapping the phone. Meet me in that parking garage on Central.
I've got to fix the speedometer.
Mark!
Just kidding, big buddy. I'm on my way.
Thanks.
So big deal if I lose my job. I mean, it's only money.
Next time you ask for a raise, I'm going to remind you of those brave words.
This is it, sir. The computer's tracked the Modat 5 to this garage.
Contact Andrews and prepare to move in.
Todd? Hey, Todd, where are you?
Shut that thing off.
Why all the intrigue?
I hope you weren't spotted.
Come on. Huh? Terrific. Fine. What is it?
The Modat 5. It's a mobile database terminal.
Wow. A mobile terminal? You mean this thing's a computer?
Just a small part of a supercomputer. It's a military prototype. A top-secret weapon system developed during the Robotech War. It's the only weapon I've got against Supreme Command.
Supreme Command?
That broadcast of Colonel Andrews was a lie.
I'm lost. You'd better spell it out for me.
He's saying that what happened was just routine. Just military maneuvers. But I was there. I saw civilians dying. He quarantined the whole quadrant to keep us from talking. But I took the Modat and got out.
You can bet they'll be coming after it.
That's why we've got to contact Eve fast.
Party's over, boys.
Huh?
I'm sorry to be the guy to spoil your fun, but the Colonel wants to see you two. He seems to want his prototype back.
If we go with you, we'll never be seen again by anybody. I'm not moving.
Me neither.
Suit yourself.
Get back, he's got a gun!
Get those lights on!
Wait, Todd, that's my bike!
You take the Modat 5.
Punk.
Todd!
Shut up, Mark, and get out of here. You've got to make contact with Eve.
Forget him! Get the prototype!
Did he make it out?
Oh! He's broken out! All units, pack up at once. Stop all pursuit immediately. Eve will help us find him in no time. Forget it, I said. We'll deal with him later. How about the other one? Is he dead?
He's getting there.
I can't get over it. Those goons were shooting real bullets.
Their aim is pretty bad. There's not a mark on the bike.
Hey, what are you driving at? That maybe I dreamed the whole thing up and it never happened?
Come on, you're putting us on, aren't you? All this stuff about cover-ups and some mysterious woman named Eve.
I suppose I imagined the bike then. I'm dying to hear you explain that, big guy.
You know, Mark's got a point. The bike's definitely for real. It's dripping transmission fluid all over my floor. And if the bike ain't a figment of his imagination, well, then maybe none of it is.
Pop, don't tell me he's got you going. All right, say it all happened just like you said. Then aren't you a little bit worried about your buddy Todd?
Geez, Todd's a soldier. He can take care of himself. I'm worried about what's gonna happen to the rest of us.
How are they supposed to find us? This city's a big place.
We got a rough fix on the Modat before it was deactivated. Warehouse District, Sector 9.
Keep scanning. The kid may start it up again. I want every available unit down there. He can't hide forever.
Yeah. It's gonna take a lot more than a coat of paint to disguise that thing.
Oh, no, look at the time. Becky's gonna kill me. I was supposed to be there almost 15... Huh? Oh, brother. Becky? Hey, you dropped your purse. Sorry I'm late.
Who do you think you are?
Steve McQueen? Hey, look, I'm sorry, but after what happened last night, you're lucky I'm here at all. You'll never believe.
Do you know how long I've been waiting?
Sorry.
If I miss that audition, I'll wring your neck.
Hey.
Taxi!
Becky, wait! You'll never make it that way.
Where to?
Central Broadcasting Studio downtown.
I hope you're not in any hurry, lady.
Becky, are you crazy? It's bumper to bumper downtown. Come on. Give me one more chance.
Guess I don't have much choice.
You don't if you want to get there on time. Hang on.
The world we know might not come to an end.
Knock it off. Makes me nervous.
I'm making you nervous.
We have to go, and we will tell you.
Why don't I come to this dance audition with you? To give you moral support.
I think I can handle it.
Because the walls might have ears.
Hey, you gonna cast me in Kelly's movie?
Well, there was a part for you. And
what do you mean there was a part?
I told her you could play the lead, but now I'm not so sure it's such a good idea.
Come on, I bet I'd be perfect.
Don't call us, we'll call you.
Hey, give me a break. I'd make a terrific leading man. I'll do my own stunts.
We'll try to find a part for you. Something a bit smaller. Ciao.
Wait! Give me Kelly's number. Let me talk to her.
Well,
it's against my better judgment, but her number's Klondike 26553. And try not to be too much of a jerk, all right? See you later.
Yeah! I'm gonna be a star!
But I really feel our fate is in our hands. And if you follow us, we'll lead you to a place where we can be. Don't talk in your sleep. Listen to me.
Hi. Hi.
Good luck in there.
Thanks. I'm late, I know. Excuse me.
Ah, gentlemen, this is Miss Michaels, I think.
Yes, sir. Becky Michaels.
I knew Miss Michaels would be worth waiting for. Make yourself comfortable, Becky.
Strike Force 1, we have final clearance for attack on the alien fleet. Phantom Wing, commence launch sequence. Roger, control, launch sequence underway. Thrusters engaged. Phantom Wing, you are clear for taxi. Stand by for cruiser ignition.
The Phantoms are standing by for permission to take off, sir.
Let's not keep them waiting. Permission granted.
Strike Force launch.
This is absolute lunacy.
Sir, Supreme Command felt that a counterattack might catch them off guard.
You don't approve of this mission, do you, Commander?
I think I've made my feelings plain. Those men are risking their lives against an enemy that officially doesn't even exist.
The alien flagship is coming into range. Fire! Aliens are throwing out some kind of deflector screen. Phantom Blue, accelerate to attack speed. Roger. Heavy fire! We can't get through! Phantom Red, get your fighters out of there! Too late, sir! They picked us up! Follow my lead, OT. Tango 12. I'm taking us in. Disruptor fire coming this way! Pull up, sir! Pull up! Strike Force to Supreme Command. The enemy flagship has repelled our attack. Phantom Leader is down. Repeat, Phantom Leader is down. Red and Blue squadrons believe lost. All other units badly depleted. Urgently request you consider immediate withdrawal of all forces.
What's the damage to the alien ship?
Minimal at best. We haven't even put a dent in their deflectors.
Forget the enemy, Colonel. How many of our fighters are down?
Our data's very incomplete.
Then put up what you've got.
These are the squadrons we've lost so far.
Sound the retreat, General. Well, there's still someone left to hear it.
Call off the attack.
Hurry, bring those fighters home.
All units, abort! Abort! Disengage and return to base!
Andrews here.
Good news, Colonel. The Security Council has been convened to consider your proposal. They'll have to listen to you now, sir. That strike force of theirs was a disaster, just like you said it would be.
And the enemy fleet, is it?
Completely undamaged by the Earthlings' attack. I see no point in our retaliating. It might very well upset our plan.
If we don't respond, my lord, the humans may begin to doubt our superiority.
Silence! Enough! The simulant. He is the key to our success. Thanks to him, we were forewarned of the Earth fleet's attack. Thanks to him, the memory matrix will soon be ours. Once that has been accomplished, there will be more than enough time to demonstrate our superiority.
Colonel Andrews proposes that Supreme Command go online with the EVE supercomputer and use it to develop and coordinate our defensive strategy. He further suggests that he himself be placed in charge of the computer. He is, after all, the only officer of command rank with extensive knowledge of the EVE. General?
I find the proposal perfectly brilliant, Excellency. It's high time that computer was put through its paces.
I'm in agreement with you, General, but perhaps we should hear from the rest of the Council. Commander Emerson?
Sir, I remind you the EVE is the product of an alien technology. It's a complete mystery to us. To trust it with our defense is madness.
Are you saying we're incapable of maintaining control over this operation?
I have my doubts. Anyway, I suspect that Professor Embry is not going to be exactly eager to hand it over.
It's a military emergency.
I'm sure the Minister of Computer Science, at least, has some idea of his responsibilities.
That's enough, gentlemen. Inform Colonel Andrews he is in command of the computer complex as of this moment.
But Supreme Command doesn't know the first thing about the computer. Good Lord, my men have been studying its memory base for years, and we've barely managed to scratch the surface of its capabilities.
There's no more time for simply studying the EVE, Doctor. Supreme Command believes it's high time it was put to use.
Is the Minister aware of what you're trying to do?
Sir, Professor Embry's been made to see the military's point of view, and we're proceeding with his approval. As of this moment, I am assuming command of the EVE. Captain, will you please escort Dr. Peters off the base?
It'll be my pleasure.
EVE was never meant to be used for military purposes. Honestly, arrogance of Supreme Command is beyond belief. Good luck, Colonel. You're going to need it.
I want everybody on Dr. Peters' staff immediately removed from his position and replaced with one of my own personnel.
Yes, sir. We've already begun weeding him out. But you heard him, Colonel. This machine's never been used by the military before. How do you plan on hooking it up? I mean, where do we begin?
That won't be a problem, Major. I know precisely where to begin.
All patch bays are online and ready for processing.
Well?
Sir.
Stand easy, soldier. Status report.
We're patched into the computer's main memory matrix. We should be able to start coordinating the strategic data just as soon as Supreme Command starts feeding it to us.
That's splendid. Begin transmitting the memory matrix to the TS-25.
Excuse me, Colonel, but do you really mean the TS-25? That space satellite's been abandoned for years.
You have your orders. Begin transmission.
Sir.
After all, we'll be demanding a lot from the EVE. This is just a little exercise to warm up its systems for the real work ahead.
Can you believe this? They got us transmitting the whole database to a dead satellite. I guess this is what you call busy work.
There's got to be a couple of trillion megabytes of data stored in this matrix. At this rate, we could be stuck in this icebox for 2 or 3 days transmitting all this stuff.
Well, at least your fingers will stay warm.
Sensors have detected a subspace transmission on Vector 11. It is unlike any Earth signal we've yet monitored.
It must be the signal the Masters have been waiting for. Bring all receptors to bear on Vector 11. Intercept that transmission and contact the flagship immediately.
Understood, sir.
My lord, the simulant of Colonel Andrews has begun transmitting the memory matrix of the mother computer, as you predicted. Outlying ships have intercepted the signal and are feeding it to our bioorganic computers.
Excellent. Encode and assimilate the data as it is received. Let us not waste any time.
Yes, my lord. Our liquid enzyme databanks are beginning to fill. Assimilation has begun.
Our mission will soon be accomplished. The memory matrix will be in our possession. And then at last we'll be free to annihilate this wretched planet and its miserable inhabitants.
Now I know why you guys cast me in your movie.
Well, I've got to confess, you were the only fellow we knew with a motorcycle.
So my acting ability didn't count?
That came into it a little bit. Hey, let's have a shot of you on the freeway. Don't just sit there. Show me what that mean machine can do. What are you waiting for? Let her rip.
I bet you'd be a lot happier if it could drive by itself.
Come on, Mark. Be a sport.
I can't even believe I let you people talk me into this stupid thing. This bike doesn't even belong to me.
You're behaving like you stole it.
I didn't, but to some people that might not matter very much.
What do you mean? What people? Mark, what's the story behind this machine? Where'd it come from?
Forget it.
Listen, Mark, if you've gotten yourself into some kind of trouble and you needed help, tell me about it, wouldn't you? Move it! Slowpoke! You're falling behind!
What, no motorcycle? You mean you just want me to act in this scene?
I don't expect miracles. Remember your lines and don't bump into the furniture. That's all I can ask for. All right, from the top. I want simplicity and feeling. Everyone quiet! And action!
I'm sorry, my darling, but I've been called to the front and I must go. We haven't much time.
No, you're wrong, my love. We have a lifetime.
That's great, but I don't believe it. Ah! Oh, no, not Eve again. That ditzy pop star just spoiled my take.
Wait a second, what did she call her? Eve?
You've never seen her? Mark, she's the biggest thing on television.
Let's stand up and fight. We know it's right.
if that's the Eve Todd told me to contact.
Are you going to tell me what's going on?
Wait! Hold that pose. Don't move. Got it. This film will be a masterpiece. Here, this is the part I love. Look at that bike. Did you ever see anything like it?
No, that's what worries me.
City Dump, hello. Oh, hi, Mark. We've been watching your screen test.
Stacy, put Becky on. I've got to speak with her. It's important.
I bet. You movie stars think everything you do is important. Hang on.
Hi, Mark. What is it? Not Eve again.
She's got some kind of talk show, right?
Eve, tell that joker it's too early to be making TV appearances. I haven't even edited the film yet.
I think she takes phone calls.
So I heard. What time's her program on?
4 o'clock.
Okay, maybe I'm out of my mind, but I'm gonna call her up and see if she knows something about Todd and what happened to him.
Mark, are you in some kind of trouble? Why won't you tell
Tune
me?
into Eve's show today and you'll understand everything.
Music, fashion, the weather, or your waistline. Give me a ring and let's talk about it. There's our first call coming in right now. Eve here.
Hello, Eve? Are you there? I can't see you.
Yeah, I'm here. Try backing off a little from the telemonitor.
Oh, sorry, but I've never done this before.
Never would have guessed.
Todd Harris. Does that name mean anything?
Security override. Go to stock footage of Eve. 3, 2, 1, go. Rolling standard apology tape.
Well, no one ever said the TV was perfect. Sorry about that. Let's move on to line 5. Hello?
Hello, Eve. You know he was just getting started.
So they've got him sighted.
Wait for backup. We're feeding him an Eve simulation that should keep him occupied till we can jump him.
It's more than a motorcycle. It's a weapons system. It's what started all this trouble.
Where is this bike? I mean, I'm sure it's everything you say it is. But, you know, the proof's in the pudding. You keeping it a secret or are you gonna let us have a look?
But it's right behind me. Ugh. Sorry, I must be blocking the camera. Can you see it now? I'm telling you, this thing is some kind of top-secret prototype.
Well, then how did your friend get a hold of it?
Well, he sort of appropriated the bike from the military for his own protection.
Protection? From what?
From government agents. Who else? He stumbled onto some kind of military conspiracy.
This is wild. Listen, Mark, I've got an idea. Bring this bike of yours by the studio and maybe we can do an in-depth feature on it.
Lady, I should have called you a long time ago. You're the best protection I've got against these guys. I mean, after all, I'm on national television. Those goons would have to be pretty dumb to jump me with millions of people watching. Eve, you and me are gonna blow the lid off this whole thing and they won't be able to do a thing about it. Here I come.
The kid swallowed the bait.
Good. Keep him in sight. Stand by to intercept.
Well, that's about all the time we have for phone calls today. But there's music coming up, so don't go away.
He's heading for the expressway.
We copy. He just passed us. We've arranged an accident to cut him off at the next corner. Is everybody in place?
Roger, we're ready here.
I've got him, sir, on the left, just coming into position now.
All right, boys, take him out.
Hey, what are you, blind? This is a turning lane. I had the right of way. You idiot! I was here first. You cut me off before I even had a chance to signal. That's wrong. You're both a couple of jerks. I can't believe you could be so stupid.
Seems to me the kid was partly responsible.
Yeah, I sure was. Get the controls away. Let go of me. Let go of the cycle, you little punk. Come on, help me back down.
Broke through, backed right into a building and peeled away on the bike. He's making for the expressway.
We'll get him. I've got a little surprise from Special Branch waiting for him up ahead at the next light.
There he goes. Move out.
These bozos look like they mean business. Time for me to get out of here. Hey! Uh-oh, they're pulling the old squeeze play on me. Hey, back off! Oh, brother, I better think of something fast.
Hope my brakes are good. Yeah! Ah!
more down.
Sonar net away and approaching target.
Now what? Uh-oh. I'm in trouble.
This terminal is in danger. Engaging automatic transformation. Evasive sequence concluded. Restoring terminal to cycle configuration.
Huh?
Can you estimate how much time will be needed to complete the transfer of the data?
Checking. It's difficult, sir. Their technology is so primitive. Our computers are able to assimilate the data 10 times faster than they can send it.
The transfer must be finished quickly as possible before the humans become suspicious.
Of course. And the moment it is finished, the planet Earth will be finished.
Those agents must have been monitoring Eve's broadcast. Either that or she set me up.
Who cares if it's trash? The ratings are up.
She's gotta be around here somewhere.
Evening.
When everybody becomes a stranger in your mind, you might remember what to do. Call on me, lean on me.
Wait, hold it. We got a temperamental emulator on our hands. The little girl's tracking out a phase again. Back it up and let's see if the problem's in the digital or the holograph.
I got it, Frank. It was in the projection heads.
Geez, this is almost as much trouble as working with a real singer.
At least she doesn't demand coffee breaks.
As long as we backed up, let's reprogram that last arm movement of hers. Yeah, there you go. That's a real Eve kind of gesture. Okay, let's move along. It's getting past her bedtime.
Sync track coming online. Now.
Lean on me, why don't you call on me? You know I'll be there.
Great, my only lead turns out to be a video game. Huh? What's beeping? Not you again.
This is an emergency communication for the operator of Mobile Database Terminal 5. Verbal response required for voice print identification.
Lady, the last time we talked, I nearly got myself killed.
Voice confirmed. Your name is Mark Landry. You attempted to make contact with me yesterday. Your call was monitored and intercepted. The same might happen to this communication at any moment, so I must be brief. You are operating the only MODAT that remains free. All of my other mobile terminals have been impounded by the military.
But wait, did you say your terminals? What the heck are you?
I am known as the EVE computer by your Earth government. It signifies enhanced video emulation. But there are others who call me by a very different name, and they have come for me, Mark. From far, far away they have come. The Earth has been invaded by a ruthless and powerful enemy from across the cosmos, and there is a conspiracy to conceal that fact. Your Supreme Command's attempts to defend the planet have so far proven disastrous.
It can't be.
Todd Harris was part of the force sent to oppose the initial invasion. He discovered the conspiracy, so he stole the MODAT and brought it away with him.
What happened to Todd? Is he still alive?
I'm afraid I haven't the answer. The MODAT was my link with him.
Terrific. Look, Eve, this is all very interesting, but how do I fit into the picture?
I need your help, Mark. The enemies I've mentioned are here to extract the data stored in my memory matrix. Once they have it, they will destroy the Earth. The process is already underway. I don't know who it is, but someone with access to my higher functions has begun transmitting the information to them. Soon they will have everything they want.
Swell. Kapow goes the Earth. Eve, listen, I'd really like to help, but you've got the wrong guy. I'm no Superman, believe me. I'm just trying to find my friend and stay in one piece at the same time.
But you've become quite an expert at maneuvering the MODAT, and your expertise must be put to good use. I've programmed it to guide you to me. Perhaps here you will discover the whereabouts of your friend.
No, wait!
This is the EVE complex.
So this is where you live, huh? Pretty impressive for a holographic pop star.
This underground complex was used only for scientific research until Supreme Command took over and Colonel Andrews was put in charge.
Andrews? That name's familiar. Say, where are we going anyway?
We are now approaching the computer core.
Boy, they sure keep it cold. I'm freezing alive. Wait, I've got an idea.
Security override.
What's wrong with the radio? I'm losing you.
Mark, we are being monitored. They've detected my signal. Can't override. Interference. They're jamming my...
Oh boy, someone went and pulled her plug before she even told me what I'm supposed to be doing up here.
Colonel Andrews, this is Helix 1. I've spotted the Modad on level 9.
Oopsie daisy. Well, so much for hospitality. Wow, this gizmo can see through walls. I'm falling! It's some kind of vacuum. There's no gravity.
All units, this is Andrews. I've got him trapped in the space combat simulator. Clear the area and return to base. I'll handle him myself. My friend, you're about to become history.
Time to try a flanking maneuver.
My stabilizers, I'm out of control.
I got bad news for you, mister. Your rope just broke.
Release that cable and I'll be sucked into the gravity core.
It's tempting, but listen, how about we make a deal? I'll pull you out. But only if you give me some answers.
Agreed.
I'm not surprised you've got a whole subterranean setup down here. The kind of things you people have been doing, it figures you'd want to hide them under a rock. No offense, Colonel Andrews.
I'm flattered you know my name.
I know more than that. I know that little pep talk you gave on television was a pack of lies. You're trying to cover up the fact that we've been invaded.
Todd told you that story, didn't he? He was farther gone than we thought.
Huh?
He's told it so many times, I guess he started to believe it himself.
What are you talking about?
But he never managed to convince anyone else before.
Get off it, Colonel. Todd and I aren't a couple of kids. We didn't imagine those bullets your goons were shooting.
They were ordered to apprehend a mentally unstable deserter. There was nothing more to it than that. I'm sure you'd be a much happier person if there had been some kind of government cover-up. The saddest part of this whole sorry business is that one of the best men to serve under my command may be mentally incapacitated for the rest of his life. It was during the recent maneuvers. He just snapped. It happens sometimes to a soldier.
Oh yeah? Then let me see him. Where are you keeping him?
My friend, I'm beginning to get the impression you don't believe me.
You bet I don't. You're forgetting something.
Am I? How inconvenient.
I've been talking with your computer. Eve told me everything, Colonel.
So you've been talking to Eve. I've got some disappointing news for you. You see, we wanted the Modat back here in one piece, and quite frankly, you weren't proving very cooperative in that regard. So we manufactured Eve's emergency communication to bring you and the Modat to us.
Are you trying to tell me that all that stuff about the memory matrix and the invasion was...
Pure science fiction to lure you here. There's no memory matrix, no invasion.
But I saw the fighting.
That's what you were supposed to think. What you actually saw was the video emulator at work. It produces a montage of computer-generated images that are no closer to reality than a cartoon, if somewhat more realistic.
Hey, I'm no dummy. I may not know who to believe or what this is all about, but I do know there's something fishy going on, and I'm sick of being caught in the middle. I need some time to figure out this mess, and I want your men to leave me alone.
Now that you've surrendered the Modat, they'll never bother you again.
You're crazy. I'm not surrendering anything.
Wait, what are you doing? Come on, friend, be sensible. Hand the bike over. Get out of it while you can. I wouldn't want anything to happen to you.
Nothing's gonna happen to me as long as I got the bike and the film we made of it.
So others are involved in this with you.
I'm warning you, stay away from them, you hear me? Just stay away, Colonel, and the next time I'll do more than part your hair.
Simulant, you have performed well. The young fool is now so confused that he poses little danger to us. Nonetheless, he and his friends must be neutralized.
Maybe we should all go underground and try to live a life with...
Becky, there you are. You know how long I've been trying to track you down? What are you doing?
I'm
Wait,
rehearsing.
forget it. You can tell me later. Listen, I've got to talk to you. You and your roommates may be in danger. Don't ask me to explain. When can we meet?
I'm through in about an hour. I can meet you then, I guess.
You can't get away any sooner? Okay, 1 hour in front of your place. And Becky, be careful, will you? Goodbye.
Ooh, well, goodbye.
Maybe we should all go underground.
You big jerk. I almost lost my job.
Wait a second, what job? You didn't get a part, did you?
Of course I got a part. You drove me to the audition, but I guess you're not supposed to remember that. Oh, no, not you. You've more important things to think about. It's like your mind's 1,000 miles away. What is it, Mark? What's happening to you?
First, let me hide this bike someplace.
Oh, why not use the garage? That's what it's for. I still don't get it, Mark. Why would someone want to pull you off each show? You're holding back on me.
I don't want you to get caught up in this mess. Just be careful. That's all you need to know, Becky.
You're not making sense, Mark. I already am caught up in this mess.
Maybe I've been wrong. Maybe I should give the bike back to him. Then this whole thing might just blow over. My life can return to normal.
I can't help you, Mark. I wish I could. But for some reason, you're not able to trust me, and that makes it kind of difficult.
Of course I trust you. Listen, Becky, let's forget about this for the moment, okay? Hey, how was your rehearsal?
Huh? I've had worse. You coming to the show?
You know I wouldn't miss it.
We go on camera tonight.
In my life, had to try to make it on my own. Sometimes it's hard to be alone. In my mind, my loneliness would never seem to end. Something is happening I don't understand. In my heart, I feel the heat with something burning deep inside of me. I'll be the man that I could never be now that I found you. In my heart, I realize you are the light that opened up my eyes. You are the answer and the reason why I'm living my life for you. In my heart.
And cut. Okay, girls, get back to the hotel and get a good night's sleep. Pick up some first thing in the morning.
Fantastic performance, Becky. Really, really fantastic.
Thanks, Roger.
Hey, who's that joker?
He happens to be the director, and he's been very supportive.
Oh, I bet.
I admire the man. I think he's brilliant.
Yeah.
If you'll excuse me.
Hey, give me a break.
Goodbye, Mark. Hi, Roger.
I hope you girls are happy with the hotel I booked for you.
Very. It was nice of you to put us all up.
Mind if I walk over with you?
How long before the entire memory matrix is transferred to our database?
It may take as long as 36 hours to complete the process, my lord. So far, we have received and encoded barely half of the data.
Have we any further reports from the simulant regarding the Earth forces?
Checking. Just as we suspected, they are mounting a second offensive. Their fleet will be within scanning range shortly.
Their persistence begins to bore me. I want that fleet eliminated.
Yes, my lord.
According to the studio, this is the place where the dancers are staying. I think I'll have a look around. She kill me if she knew I was spying on her. But what the heck? That Roger gives me the creeps. Besides, it gives me a chance to play with this surveillance equipment. Maybe I'll get a better picture if I go up another level. Ooh! I hope that was Roger's car.
Forget it, I'm not going. I don't know why I brought you.
I don't know why I came.
I know you came.
Oh, shut up!
Don't tell me to shut up.
Hello, Becky.
Well, she wasn't on that level. What about this one?
No more champagne, please, Tony. You know it makes my nose all dizzy.
Nope. Try again.
But how can it be chocolate? It's green.
I don't know how you got in here, Roger. But,
Don't fight it, Becky.
Huh?
No!
Come on, Becky.
Roger, please stop it! Get out of here!
Becky, hang on!
Come on. You want
Back off, slime ball. Can't you see the lady's not interested?
Hey! Did you see that thing? What was it? Some kind of robot? Did you see her? She was almost naked. No. Really?
What would you have done if I hadn't shown up?
I don't know.
Can you believe it? Roger thought I really liked him, like I was going to swoon in ecstasy when he walked into the room. The guy's really pathetic.
Grow up, Becky.
Grow up! How dare you? It's not my fault men are jerks. Anyway, what business is it of yours? I've got some news for you, fella. You don't own me, you got that? Nobody owns me. Now, if you don't mind, I'll be on my way. I'm not used to being roughed up by two gorillas in the same night. Goodbye, Mark.
The Earth fleet is converging on our position. All ships report ready and standing by.
They are using the mother computer to formulate their strategy. That means their battle plan is being fed directly into our own databanks. We shall know every move the fools make before they do themselves.
Attack Wing 7 to maintain position and commence battle station sequencing.
Roger, computer com. All systems are armed and ready.
Objective coming into range.
Attack window in 12.9 seconds.
I hope this computer knows what it's doing.
Sir, they're outflanking us. Hovercraft converging at 8 o'clock.
Oh no, it's a trap! This could throw our whole battle plan out the window. Stand by, we may have to override the computer.
Delta Group 1, you are cleared for launch.
Accelerate to 179/7. Launch window in 5 seconds.
Roger, ComCom. All green. Approaching launching bay window now.
Buster torpedo, away!
Send them out.
Gyro attack choppers into launch position. You are cleared for takeoff.
All Ajax units proceed to rendezvous 9. Contact the enemy hovercraft in 4 seconds. Ajax to engage Battloid mode. Close quarters combat scenario commencing now.
Commander, they're right on top of us. They're hitting us with a disruptor barrage.
Our deflectors can't take much more of this pounding.
It's that blasted computer. The battle's not proceeding according to its program.
What do you suggest?
Ensign, pull the plug on that damn machine and give me manual control of this ship.
I'm unable to override, sir. Those disruptors must be jamming our relay system. And the computer has us maintaining this position for another 18 minutes.
My God.
There's only one possibility. We might be able to break free by throwing the ship systems into hyperdrive.
Commander, you're talking about a space-full procedure. After the hammering we've taken, such a maneuver would probably smash this ship to bits. It's hopeless.
We'll see. This is Commander Emerson to all units. Break off contact with the enemy and return to base at once. We'll make the jump to hyperdrive in 1 minute.
Delta Blue here. We haven't enough fuel left for docking. Sorry, sir. Looks like we're gonna miss the party.
All functions show steady and secure for folding.
Energize. Preliminary force zone. Perimeter at 0 Mark 9.
10 seconds to spacefold procedure. 9, 8,
Force zone.
7,
Energized and
6,
in place.
5,
Final check green. You are clear to engage.
3,
Roger.
2, 1, engage.
What the devil have those idiots done? They've bypassed the computer somehow.
Sir, there was something wrong with the battle plan. It was like the enemy was expecting every move we made. Say, Colonel Andrews, I know it's none of my business, but do you think it's possible those aliens are intercepting our transmission of the Matrix somehow? Maybe we should shut her down till we're sure.
You're absolutely right, my friend. It is none of your business. Now keep that data moving.
Sounds like we have a few yellow bellies in the ranks.
Prepare your troops to move at a moment's notice. We may be needing them.
Okay, so I don't own you.
Oh.
Nobody owns you. But hey, can I borrow you for a couple of hours?
Woke up with a message on the wire. It was from my lover telling me goodbye. The image that was fading on the other side. Never thought to leave a reason why. Sometimes when my mind begins to wonder, I realize that things aren't what they seem. There's a question lingering within my mind. Could it be my lover was a dream? Why can't I be saved by science? Can science rescue me? Save my technology, since it put me in the place I seem to be. Thinking back on what we had together, suddenly the truth appeared to me.
Sure hope I'm doing the right thing.
Embry speaking.
Excuse me, sir. I'm at the Robotech Research Center.
Oh, what's the problem?
Maybe nothing at all, sir, but then again, maybe a lot. Ever since Colonel Andrews took over, he's been having us transmit the EVE's memory matrix to an abandoned satellite as a warm-up exercise. I pointed out to him the danger of the enemy intercepting the signal, but he wouldn't listen. I thought you should be told, sir, you're the Minister of Computer Science. You're still technically in charge of the EVE.
I appreciate your telling me. Stop that transmission at once. Who would broadcast the Matrix into space? Someone in Supreme Command is either a madman or a traitor. Whichever it is, the time has come for an emergency session of the Security Council.
Systems shut down in 3 seconds. We are down. The computer is down.
That's more like it. Finally, some peace.
Things won't be very peaceful when Colonel Andrews discovers his computer's been deactivated by the Science Ministry. I mean, there's no telling what he may do when he finds out.
A complete shutdown, sir. The technicians have been ordered to stop transmitting. It was Embry's idea.
That's it. We're moving in.
All
right, everybody out. Let's move it. Cover all the exits.
I spoke to Professor Andrews and the situation...
What the devil's the meaning of this? Colonel Andrews, what are you doing here?
I think it's fairly obvious. I'm taking over this government.
You must be mad.
We've completed our business inside. What's happening out there?
We've surrounded the Prime Minister's mansion, awaiting your command to move in.
You've got it.
Come on!
There we go. A masterpiece. Just one more reel to edit and I'm done. What do you want?
No sign of the kid. Is that the footage of the Modat?
Mm-hmm. It's all here.
Tell the Colonel we got the film.
Mr. Prime Minister, it's over. I am in full command of the government and the armed forces. However, there are still some small pockets of troops loyal to you. I want you to contact those units and order them to lay down their weapons.
I won't.
Don't be difficult, sir. I've just about run out of patience. Call them off, or you'll be responsible for what happens to them.
By executive order of the provisional government, this computer is to resume operations immediately.
Well, here we go again.
Systems online.
I knew Andrews would be upset by the shutdown, but come on, overthrowing the government? That's a little extreme, isn't it?
Well, I guess he's an extreme kind of guy.
Major, you have my permission to shoot anybody responsible for any further interruption.
Yes, Colonel. I mean, Mr. Prime Minister.
Has the feed from the mother computer been resumed?
Yes, but the interruption means we can no longer depend on the simulant, my lord. I fear we may have to intervene ourselves.
Prepare the bioroids.
Oh my God, Kelly! Kelly! How could this have happened? Oh, Mark, maybe she's fainted?
No, Becky. She's dead.
Stacy!
How could I have been so blind? I should have known they'd come after the film.
They? What are you talking about? Who are they? I'm calling the police.
No, the cops are probably in on it. They'll just come back and finish off the rest of us.
What are you going to do?
This time I'll make them pay. I'll find them and kill them.
No, Mark.
Look after Stacy. I've got a score to settle with somebody.
Stacy, you want me to sit by you? Will it help you feel any better?
Hello, Stacy.
Hello.
Stacy?
No, this is Becky speaking.
This is Professor Embry, Becky. Put my daughter on the phone at once, please.
Yes, sir, just a moment. It's your father, Stacy. You sure you feel up to speaking with him? Mm-hmm. Hi, Papa. I'm here.
Listen, darling, there's been some trouble here in the ministry, and we're going to have to go away for a while. Just until things straighten themselves out. Now, I have a plane standing by at the airport. It'll be ready in half an hour.
The computer. I've got to get back to the computer. That's where I'll find Andrews. And when I do...
Are you nuts?
Just Becky. Yep, I've given up beef. I say it's bad. Oh, brother, just what I need.
We've got a lock on the Modat 5. It's in Sector 19. Judging from its movements, it's being directed toward the Robotech Research Center. Readings indicate its power reserves are running dry. The weapon systems will be the first things to go. We shouldn't have much trouble getting it back, sir.
Good. Then we'll be in complete control of all computer access.
Not quite complete control, sir. There's still a main override module at our DEFCOM Alaska base.
Who could operate it? We have every EVE programming expert under military guard.
Are you forgetting the Minister of Computer Science? He might be on his way to Alaska base at this very moment. Professor Embry knows more about the EVE than anyone else, and my guess is he'll make trouble for us. Sir, with that module in his power, he might be able to sabotage all of our military programming. Maybe even change the access code and regain control of the computer.
You're to find Embry and eliminate him once and for all. I'll
his head, or by God, I'll have all of yours. Yes, sir.
Come on, fellas. Where's the welcoming committee?
This is Helix 1. I show an intruder on sublevel 6. Helix 1, that is an unauthorized entry. Destroy immediately.
They found me!
Looks like the kid lost control of the bike. We've got him trapped down there. I'm going in. You cover me. Gotcha. Helix 1 is down. This is Helix 2. Request immediate Battloid backup at Delta 11.
We copy, Helix 2. We're approaching your sector now. Helix 2, no sign of him over here. Are you still in contact? There he goes! He's heading straight for the computer core.
That kid crazy or something? He smashed right into the thing. What's he doing?
Sit tight. Let's see if he comes out. Colonel, it's the Modat. He's taken it with him inside the computer core.
Don't damage the computer. Hold your fire, I'm on my way. This pest has bothered me for the last time. Quickly, bring me my body armor.
Come on, Colonel. You gonna stand by and let me blast your computer? This ought to smoke him out. My blaster's kaput. I'm losing power.
Check that corridor. I'll wait here.
Just what the doctor ordered. Sorry, but I need this gun more than you do. Turbos, they're not responding. It's him. It's gotta be.
Say your prayers, friend. By the time I'm through, they'll have to scrape you up.
Big deal. Try this for size, Andrew. Geez, not again. Today is not my lucky day. If I could just get this tin can on its feet.
Well, look at that. You astonish me. You're still alive. Now my only problem is the bothersome Professor Embry.
Sir, we just heard from the airport. Embry has a plane standing by.
All units move in at once.
Like everybody who ever meant anything to me is suddenly disappearing from my life.
My lord, the transmission has begun to fluctuate radically. There appears to have been a disturbance in the vicinity of the mother computer.
The simulant is no longer in control of the situation. We must take action or risk jeopardizing our mission.
Yes, agreed. How much of the memory matrix has already been fed into our computers?
Our data banks are at 90% of total capacity.
The data will be useless unless we have it all. Navigators, prepare to penetrate the Earth's atmosphere.
Yes, my lord.
These humans dare to stand in the way of our purpose. I look forward to exterminating the whole pathetic species.
God, I've never felt so alone. Mark.
Your father's waiting for you at the airport, Miss Embry. We'll have to hurry.
Sir, the professor's daughter was just picked up by a limo with government plates, proceeding northeast on Central.
Stay with her, but do not intercept. We know where she's headed.
Sir, Embry's boarding the aircraft. Shall we move in? We've got his security forces outnumbered.
Don't worry. The good professor's not about to leave without his little girl. We'll wait for airborne support.
Mark, you must overcome the pain. You mustn't let it defeat you. Wake up. The enemy has almost entirely depleted my memory matrix. But at the same time, the link between us has enabled me to learn much from their databanks. I may now have the means of helping your Supreme Command to defeat them, but I am again going to need your help, Mark, this one last time.
I've been no help to anybody. Eve, why don't you find somebody else?
This is no time for self-pity. At this moment, Professor Embry is at the airport, but unless something is done, his plane will never leave the ground.
Colonel Andrews, we're in position.
Andrews again?
Actually, a biogenetic simulation of Colonel Andrews developed by the aliens. The real Andrews was destroyed, and the same fate awaits Professor Embry if he is captured. That must not happen.
Not much I can do about it. This generator's shot. It won't budge.
There is another option. A space fighter prototype is fueled up and ready on Hangar Bay 11.
Great, I suppose I'll find the keys in the ignition.
I may have found a way of defeating the invaders, but if my plan fails, Professor Embry is our last hope. That's why you must go to the airport.
Okay, I get the picture.
Why the devil are they giving this incomprehensible gibberish?
It just started happening.
Well, find out who's responsible. Sir.
It's the EVE, sir. It's taken over the input line and it's feeding us the new data. It looks like it has something to do with the enemy fleet.
We're starting to get detailed charts of the aliens' defenses. It's almost like the EVE were trying to help us.
Sir, I don't like it. There's a very good chance it's another alien trick.
I know.
I certainly hope nothing's happened. She should be here by now.
I'm sure she'll be here any moment, sir.
This airfield is suspiciously quiet. You don't think Colonel Andrews suspects?
You give him more credit than he deserves, Professor. You'll be at DEFCON Alaska base before he even knows you're gone.
Sir, we're receiving a communication from the alien fleet.
We have come to fulfill two missions of supreme importance on your planet. One has been accomplished. The last megabytes of your EVE's memory are being fed into our databanks even as we speak.
The process will be finished in a matter of minutes. I don't believe it.
Don't you?
Andrews was placed in command of that computer. He'd never stab us in the back. No man would ever betray his own planet.
No man, perhaps, but the person you refer to is not a man. He is a biogenetic simulant, unhampered by any such feelings of loyalty.
Well then, what more do you want? You have what you came for. Is there some other purpose for you remaining in orbit above our planet? You mentioned a second reason for coming here.
We remember the Armada you defeated. Revenge!
So that's what you want.
Earthman, we've come to bury you. The fleet's in position, sir.
Rider 4, your replacements are here. You boys can head back in.
We copy, Rider 1. Thanks.
Hey, Lieutenant, I'm picking up a whole squadron of enemy transports converging on our position.
Battle stations! All battle stations!
They've hit level B. Hurry!
Ajax 1, I'm converging on transports.
status report?
My lord, we are decimating their fleet, but despite the hopelessness of their position, these humans continue to fight back.
The bravery of a desperate people who know their end is at hand. We shall descend in our flagship and take the battle to the planet itself.
All right, hold it, you. Get your hands up. Stop! Stop or I'll shoot! Hangar alert! Intruder in gantry 11!
Todd, wherever you are, I could sure use your help, old buddy.
Lock up that ship. Divert all power from its boosters.
Yes, sir.
I've never seen a control panel like this before. Wait, the whole thing's shutting down. Now what?
We have complete control over the ship's launching systems. You will not be able to take off. Surrender.
Our little lady has finally made her entrance. Are the airborne troops in position?
Yes, sir. They've just arrived.
Perfect. Their timing is excellent. Let's begin. Miss Embry, I suggest you get back in the car.
Good Lord, what's going on? Look out, run!
Back on.
You have done well in securing the space fighter. Todd would have been proud of you.
Hold it! What do you mean by that, would have been?
I hope you will forgive me for keeping this from you, Mark. I know how much Todd meant to you, but I was afraid that you might refuse to help me anymore if you discovered that he was...
dead. You can say it.
I'm sorry, Mark.
Clear out! He's fired his engines!
Headed for the airport. Stacy!
Their flagship is approaching the planet's surface. Commander, I've had the EVE plugged into every shipboard computer in the fleet.
These aliens forget that by opening a feed line to our computer, they've opened one to theirs as well. If there's a weak point in that flagship's defenses, the EVE's going to find it.
Strike force to Supreme Command. We are engaging the enemy flagship. All units to decoy formation. You fellas draw their attention. We're gonna try to find a way under their deflector screens. 1-7, 1-5, 1-2. We did it! We're under their screens. Okay, boys. The rest is up to you. And the EVE.
Your guidance systems are under my control. You will arrive at target in approximately 2.2 minutes.
Uh-oh, we got company.
Captain, I've been hit! I'll give you 3 guesses, Colonel.
Airborne! Converge at once!
Energy levels increasing to 19/6.
We must be getting awful close to that target, sir. Then what the heck are we waiting for? Move out! Looks like we found the target, sir.
Affirmative. This is the alien central power core. Destroy it and you will set off a chain reaction that will destroy this flagship.
I'll hold him off, sir. You take a shot at that. Move out! This is Delta Force. We did it with a little help from the EVE.
We copy, Delta. Welcome back and congratulations.
Unbelievable.
So much for the enemy's invincibility.
Sir, their fleet is reacting to the flagship's destruction. They're pulling out of orbit.
Well, I'm not about to stop them. Bring all of our fighters back to base.
Yes, sir.
Sorry about this, Embry.
It's not over yet, Colonel.
I'll handle this. You've been a thorn in my side for a long time, my friend. Not anymore.
Quickly, the emergency release mechanism, Mark.
I'm trying. It's jammed.
Be careful, Mark. He's not alone.
Not another move, kid. I'm right behind you. Try anything funny and you're gonna feel one heck of a draft.
Initiating automatic defense sequence. Retro fire locked on target.
You're next, you tin-plated imposter. All right, Colonel Andrews, or whatever you call yourself. I've got a message from Todd and Kelly. Embry!
The time has finally come. We can shape our destiny. Together we will have the strength to be.
Mark!
Huh?
Mark!
We share a common bond.
Becky!
With all humanity. We can't wait for tomorrow.